5 rounds, 2 minutes each round. Between in the red corner, representing Working Select, Jon Honney of Lakeside. And in the blue corner, representing the Army, Jason Woodgate.
Bout number 2 on the card then, the Armies. Jason Woodgate, who's the novice champion, against Jon Honney here from Basingstoke, but representing the Woking Select against this in this team match. Interesting encounter, this one. Honney, 21 years of age. Woodgate, I do believe, is 22. And Woodgate's got a good record, 20 wins, 5 losses. And it looks like he's given a bit of weight here to the southpaw in black from Basingstoke. And Jon Honney's 21, he's had 20 wins, sorry, 25 wins and 10 losses, so some pretty good form for these two lads. And I suppose my support should go to the Army boys, as a former Army and Combined Services champion, but I shall sit very firmly on the fence. Of course, you can see straight away that Woodgate's going to have a few problems, I think, getting past what look to be long arms of Honney. A little left there, clip it. Oh, good right as well from Honney, catching Woodgate. Woodgate trained by Andy Edwards. Honney by Trevor Francis. Father, of course, of a successful professional champion, Dean Francis, and himself a very decent fighter as an amateur and professional in his day. This one is 5 2-minute rounds, the new amateur distance. Right then for Woodgate, got through. By and large, it's not been a bad start this for Honney. Of course, once again, Honney's showing the harder punch of the two, and that might make the difference here. Very tidy, aren't they? Very tidy, and well, Honney looking very useful now. Oh, big right hook catching Woodgate. And there's not much left in round 1. The bell's about to sound, and I think that Jason Woodgate will be quite pleased to hear it. Oh, good left hook then for Woodgate, but interestingly, Honney shrugged it off. Good round though for Jon Honney then. Wrapping up the contest to start off with. Then of this 5-round contest. I should have got the weight, shouldn't I? I think they're probably light welters. So, just to remind you, the red Army colours. Jason Woodgate, the Army novice champion. Nice short punches then from Woodgate. And once again, Jon Honney coming back with a much stronger shot. And that's going to make the difference for me. Honney does look pretty powerful in comparison. No offence, of course, to Woodgate. It just doesn't have the same physical attributes. Well, nice right then from Woodgate. And of course, Woodgate, he just needs to try and slip that right jab. And Woodgate is a member of the Royal Logistic Corps. Whatever that is, that didn't exist in my day. Probably with the RAOC or something very similar. That's not right again from Jason Woodgate. That one caught Honney. Again, little right getting through from the soldier. Well, this is a much better round now for Woodgate. Oh, good shot. That one caught Honney flush. And it's significant that Honney just shook it off. I mean, that's a problem for Woodgate, isn't it? Punches like that just bounce off his man. Cracking contest though, good quality. It looks like Woodgate might have levelled things up with that second round. Certainly got through with more punches. Then of this 5-round contest, and I thought little Jason Woodgate in the red, the Army Gunners, did quite well in round 2. He just seemed to catch Jon Honney with a few too many rights for my liking, or for Honey's liking, I should say. Honey's actually caught Woodgate with some cracking shots, especially in round 1. He's still there. Oh, and again, lovely shots then from Woodgate. Big right hand from Jason Woodgate, and Honney, well, he's in a bit of trouble now. Oh, comes back. Well, I thought Jon Honney might just have been feeling the pressure at that point. But he really needs to watch this right hand of Jason Woodgate. He really does fancy himself as a right hand puncher. And there's bags of support in this hall for the Army boxers, of course. Frimley Green just up the road from Aldershot. You would imagine that these lads would have bought bags of support. So Woody Woodgate in the red, once again making a pretty good impression here against Jon Honney. I suppose if you win a novice title, that makes you an intermediate boxer, which I dare say is what Woodgate is. A nice little slip then from Honney. Stick that punch well. And Jon Honney can't really sit back and hope that one big shot is going to take Woodgate out. I think that's what he plans. And in the meantime, of course, Woody Woodgate is picking up the points. And that is the difference between them. And Woodgate's winning round 2 at the moment. Oh, nice left hand from Honney. Nice left cross there from him. Although once again, noticeably, just bounced off this man from the Royal Logistical Corps. As Woodgate wins round 2 to go 1 in front on my card. Round 4. So we've had 3 crackers so far. No doubt that the man in black, Jon Honney, took the first round with some good shots. But Jason Woodgate from the Army came back and nicked the second. I thought he took the third as well. And a cracking crowd here at the Country Club in Frimley, Lakeside. Well, Woodgate still as lively as he was. Nice little body punch then, catching Jon Honney, makes him back off. Maybe that's the secret. Good left cross again from Honney, and again. Woodgate stumbles for second. Well, Jon Honney now. Oh, good punches. Nice combination. Standing count here against Woodgate. None of that means a great deal in amateur boxing. It doesn't count for any more than a single punch, which is a great pity, especially for Jon Honney. 2 rounds to 1 on my card coming into this 4th. Looks like Honney is capable of levelling things up, leaving it all to play for in the last round. That, of course, is only my opinion. Much livelier approach from, oh, good shot from Woodgate, crunching right hand. And I'm pretty sure that Woody Woodgate is giving weight here to Honney. And, you know, considering that fact, or that allegation anyway, he's doing exceptionally well to take some very good punches and also rattle Honney a few times, especially with the right. They've got some talent, these boys. Woodgate 22, Honney 21, and that's a good round for Honney, although a good comeback from Woodgate at the end there. It's level for me, all in the last round.
Anybody wishing to sponsor about tonight, if you're filling on the form, you've got cash or a cheque. There's 3 young ladies sitting on the table just on my right here. We'll be glad to accept the sponsorship forms and the money from you. We'll come together and sponsor about for the rest of the evening.
Final round. It's all on this, in my opinion, which counts for nothing, of course. I'm just the cameraman. Anyway, I've got Jon Honney in the black strip, level with Jason Woodgate from the Army. And Dave Oliver, the matchmaker, has done a wonderful job of pairing the fight so far tonight. We've had 2 belters. So, who wants it more? Well, it just appeared to me that Honney wasn't going to allow Woodgate close enough to land that big right of his. And Honney boxing quite sensibly now on the outside, just trying to maintain that gap. Yes, he doesn't want to get involved, does he? Which is a very sensible ploy, actually. Just boxing sensibly on the outside, not allowing Woodgate to get in and land the right. In fact, this is very sensible boxing by Honney, and might mean the difference between winning and losing. Once again, very sensible punch picking from Jon Honney. Not really relying on much power here, just content in picking up the points and getting out of trouble. Yes, good boxing this from Jon Honney. And Woodgate's trying exceptionally hard, but his punches are swiping thin air. Cracking scrap, good scrap. There's the winner for me. Won it on the last round. Good effort from both lads. Then for the official score. Who's got it? I think Honney's nicked it on the last round. Good fight though, great effort from Woodgate.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by a majority decision, Honney in the red corner.
Yes, Honney gets it on a majority. Well, one judge, well, not all the judges thought he won it. Great effort from Jason Woodgate. Yes, quite right. Good effort. Back to the cup of the army though tonight, but a good win then for Jon Honney from Basingstoke.
193, 98, 97, and the Woodgate 99, 96.